Hey, what's up, guys? We're back here with another review of The Last of Us episode 6, Keen. With me, it's Sabuza TV. What's up, Fish?
Sup? All good. Trying to play catch up here with the episodes because this is due. This is due. We were supposed to do this, but we are doing it.
Yeah, I was too busy the last couple of weeks. We dropped the ball a little bit. Some real life happened also. But
Hmm.
we are good to go now. So, episode 6. So, this is like a new. What? How could I say it? It's like a new storyline. So we closed the Kansas City storyline, and now we're going into the brother Tommy, right?
It's like
The
there's a sign like 2 months or something like that says on the beginning of the chapter, if I remember correctly.
Correct. So they have to walk a
Yeah,
lot.
a lot of walking.
So they walk just from Kansas to almost Wisconsin, and yeah, it's like 2 months of them living together and bonding and stuff like that. So let's jump into the episode, man, and see. So hunters, we have some people hunting and living in the woods, and this is great. I love this little comedic scene. This actor is just great. Um, and this his wife is just chilling. Yeah, she's just I don't care.
Yeah, I love how he's like Joel is like, you're gonna tell him exactly you're gonna tell me what she told me, and he and he's like, did you did you tell him the truth? And she's like, yep. Well, and then he's like, are you telling me the truth? Because do you want me to get shot?
They're just too funny. It's a funny couple. It's a funny couple. Old
Yeah,
couple.
one of those couples that when you grew up all together and you're like, I don't care anymore. So what's up? What you got?
Yeah. And Joel trying to be like intimidating here, right? Like he's
Hmm.
trying to be tough to the guy, just but he obviously has no ill intentions to them, and she knows that, so that's why she's all shield, and Ellie just comes down, and she's even more funny, trying to be intimidating, and so the warning is that you cannot go beyond the river of death, the stings. But yeah, so they have to go to the river of death, obviously, and then we get into a first glimpse of what may be a heart attack or a
Panic,
panic
anxious,
attack,
anxiety building up. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
anxiety. So I was wondering how you felt about this at this point for this Joel.
It's understandable. Uh, it's understandable because this is like a little bit like an older version of the original Joe. Not by much, but it is.
No, he's older. Yeah,
Hmm,
because
hmm,
20 years happened, right, since
hmm.
the so it's like a longer time he has been doing like the whole surviving and long grumpy uh, with
His
Tess and
age,
everything.
the base age was higher as well. So yeah, it's an older version of Joe.
For sure, for sure. So he's having like these anxiety attacks, and he knows like maybe he's not up to the challenge that he's gonna be able to face, but and obviously 2 months he has bond with her. It's natural. So we have like a 2 months episode that we didn't 2 months time jump that we didn't see, but obviously they now talk about their future. They want what they want to go after, do after these, right? So there's like a little bit more of a cohesion between both of them, and so she's telling him his her dreams, and it's good. He fell asleep, and she's guarding him, right? And this I think this was just meant to show him like, okay, man, I need to do better, and I cannot depend on the little kid. But she's growing up, and she's becoming more like Joel. Like she knows now how Joel does things, and so she's learning um, quickly from one of the best in this world. So they just walk here. This part is just a little bit of bonding and walking and talking. The damn pun, it was funny.
Yeah.
Damn! Oh my god, that pun, the pun gun. And then they meet the this new group. Oh, let me get a good scene. So this new group, um, they also look intimidating. Obviously, guns and I don't know. There's nothing that he could have done, right? So he gets here like another panic attack, but you have like eight people like with horses and guns just rushing up to you and just surrounding you and with a dog. What are you gonna do? There's nothing. You have to be like, I don't know, Rambo or Rogue, something like that to be able to survive this. This is just
Yeah, there's no way around it. Like, you just accept your fate. Like, okay, so it's out of my control. Let's see if we can maybe talk this out.
yeah. So, but this episode is not meant to be like a confrontational. This is not like an action. So they get into the city, which is gonna be
Hmm.
important. Going forward into the story, this little town is gonna be important. So, and he finds Tommy, working, and he just yell, he just yell, Tommy, and they have like a bro hug. Look, it was good. It was good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. This part and eating. You know, these people are having just a great time in their little communist society,
Gonna
and we
come.
will get to that joke later. Um, yeah. So he's married to her, and you can see here because she says something that the black lady, she says something like we cannot trust anyone, like we don't want anyone here, and she's obviously like making like a direct comment to Joe's past. She's very judgmental,
Hmm.
like people tend to be.
Never understood that because Tommy in the game is a little bit obnoxious with that with that background for with Joel because they are like, oh, you made me do things, you made me do things. We did horrible things, we kill people, and Joel is like, but you are alive, so like I know what you wanted. You wanted to talk it out. You wanted us all to be friends. You wanted to be every people we meet up. We are family now, and we're gonna um, help each other out. Is no, Joel did what must be done in order to survive. So in the game, I always was like, "Ah, I hate this guy because he's like just bitching at Joel, like, what you wanted.
Yeah, that's it. That's the word, bitching. Yeah. But here
and,
he isn't, right? He isn't like bitching. He's conflicted because, but he says like I did it too. So I am trying to cleanse my
uh,
sins. Something like that.
yeah,
It's different, right?
but still, there's like is that's there as well. Like we do bad things. You made me do bad things. Like I didn't make you do things. You did it. That you did them yourself as well. So it's not
No,
all on me.
but I don't know. In this episode, he never says like "you make me do it." He says like "we also did it." Like in a later scene where they're in the bar, Joe says something like, "I know you blame me for. I know you blame me for making you do stuff." And he says he comes back like, "You didn't make me. We all those things I also did." So I think here I don't know, they push like all the judgment to that her character. I've got all the bad feelings or vibe coming from her character. Like she is the one that feels like Joe make him do that. It was not Tommy. It was Joe, and it's her, and that it's good because then we don't like this character from the beginning. It's like uh this B is gonna be just B, And but yeah, so they move on. This is the scene where I'm talking about, like, we did those stuffs, and then Tommy just goes over the line with, my life doesn't have to. Here's where he says, like, oh, um, I did those things, we did those things, you see, we did those things. He comes back, and they weren't things, and then so here I get, like, this Tommy is not like whining. This Tommy is just like, trying to have redemption, or seek, he's seeking redemption in his life, and now he's gonna be a father. And then I guess we'll find out. This is like, man, when you hear like someone is gonna have a baby, the first thing you say is congratulations. No, I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, this is, yeah,
Nailed it.
he deserved it. And then he looks okay. So this part is just comical scene of Ellie. I don't know why they had to put this in, but it was funny. Just like
Yeah,
this.
well, it's understandable to a certain degree. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. They deal with that as many things somehow. They
Yeah,
just they deal with them like how they go to the bathroom all the time. Like they just do. We don't have to know. It's not that we have an issue with that. But like, okay, well, thank you.
okay. Then we see Kevin and Sarah, um, finding out this way about about Joel's daughter. uh, I think also hard. Here you get another sense of what I was telling you, man. That, like, she's like the one that is judging, and she was an attorney, and a DA, so she was a prosecutor. So she was like into the law and stuff. So she's very judgmental of who's right and who's good, who's bad. And Ellie is just, man, they did it both. I know, I don't care, he's not like that. I like the comebacks, like, from Ellie, like, I'm not gonna be like manipulated from you, little little girl, from you, little person. I don't know you, and I know Joel. So um and they okay. Now this part, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Joe, like, coming out, to Tommy and expressing, like, hey man, I am getting this panic attack, I am getting old, I don't think I am up to it. What do you think about it?
This Mm, I think this never happens in the game in any degree, if I remember correctly. But I haven't played the game in many, many years, so I'm not 100% sure on it. But it's a good. I think overall, it's a good addition to it because no matter how much you sell that you are unstoppable or whatever, or that you're gonna get things done, that doesn't change the fact that in your mind there must be a degree of doubt because there's always is that little voice, annoying voice in your head that is telling you, but what if not, or what if something happens, or how you gonna deal with it. And we all have that, and uh, but I think what sells it the most is the acting. So you really believe that he wants it to go well, but he's not sure of it.
Yeah, and I think they are also like planting some seeds into what's gonna come, in terms of Joe, like, being afraid of losing Ellie, and getting attached to Ellie, and Joe having to defend her, like, no matter what. So it's good that he's an older version, and I think this is gonna address a problem for season two also, and we will get that when we get to season two. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think this is gonna address a problem, an issue that I had with the game, in version, in the gaming, like, in the part two game, and so it's building up like an even more, um, I don't want to say fragile, but older. Like he's more seasoned. He has gone through more at this point, and he doesn't want to lose now Ellie, now that he has opened to her. So this is good. This is all good. And so he comes clean, and then this is heartbreaking. I'm sorry about your daughter Joel, and he's, but I'm not your, you're not my father. You can see in his face, you can see in his face, like, do not mention my daughter.
Don't
Like,
go down that way.
don't go that way. It's like, oh my god, it's just too, it's too hard. And I mean, I don't want to get DMCA. Come on, come on, come on. There you see. Oh my god, it's like, no, man. It is
Disapproval.
face of anger with pain, and oh my god, this is a great actor. And he's just like, do not go there, do not try it. But yeah, she does, and they just go through it, and so he's gonna teach her to Tommy, and she's gonna be disappointed face here. You can see the disappointment of, okay, let's go, I don't care, someone else ditch me, and abandon me, but he didn't. So, and they say goodbye, everything is good. So I like this Tommy version better than the other one. And so he goes, and now he's teaching her how to shoot from afar, which is funny also. So he has accepted that she's in her heart, in his heart right now. So he has come to terms to, okay, you are my uh my companion, you are my partner, whatever you want to call it. So they get to the supposed Firefly location. They find some monkeys. We did had monkeys in the game, right?
Yeah, they show them like they are far, like they are in the distance, but they're monkeys. They are there. So yeah, I'm like, oh, that's the monkey. Monkey
Yeah,
shot.
that's monkey shot. And then we get into this fight, and you can see, if you pay attention, so this guy swings, and Joel like ducks, and so the bat hits the tree, and it splinters, and then Joel like boom 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 hits him, and then the other guy just like Joel kills him, but he stabbed him with the handle,
Hmm.
um from that. So it's good, it's good. Let me share what you just sent me here.
Yeah, I. That's how it happens in the one I sent you is what happens in the actual game. It's a lot. It's a little bit more dramatic what happens on the game. That obviously they get ambushed, and this is how Joel gets hurt in the game.
Yeah, it's way more dramatic than in the series. It happened like faster, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely, and obviously Ellie's there, and they know it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Here you can see like difference, and at least here he kills him, right? Like he
Hmm.
kills him like a straight up just chokes him, and then you see like Joe, and here you see Joe, and that's, oh my god, and the blood and that stuff, and then run, just run because they are coming, and the end, right? They just go to the end, and and okay. So this is almost straight up from the game. This is part of the plot of the story, right? This part where we play as Ellie for a while,
Hmm.
right? And we have to
Hmm.
take care of Joe. And I think it's one of the most. I don't know if no, I can't remember, but it's a point. It's a point, an important point in the story of Joel and Ellie, where he has to depend on her for a while to
Hmm.
survive, and she has to tough up, right, and to
Yeah, she has to fend off for herself. She has to hunt. She has to feed each of them, both of them. Um, so it's good. And then like from here, the things change a little bit compared to the game. Not in a story way, but more in like the order how is the story is presented to you. But it's good. It's not bad. It's just it's different.
what do you mean, going forward, or
Yeah, going forward after this episode, things get like on the game. You know what's gonna happen. If you play the game, you know what's gonna happen. But then, watching at the trailers and all that, you know that they're gonna do something different.
yeah, they're gonna have like a little bit of detour and then get to the end. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. This episode was good. It wasn't bad. I didn't feel it like a filler. It had some good comedy and good story and drama. So it had a lot of the relationship stuff, that happens in the game, and I like the town. It just looks almost straight out of the game.
Hmm.
Some scenes and stuff like that, like it's and it's good that they have it, because we will go back, and so it's good. It's good that and they nailed that. And yeah, it's gonna from here now. So this is episode 6, right? um Now episode 7 we already saw. We're gonna do our review after this one, but then we have 8, 9, and 10 to finish the
I think only 9.
9. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
I think it's gonna be 9 episodes because some episodes are longer than 1 hour. So they are going to like that's like the the extra time for the 10th episode, if I remember correctly, or something like that. You can triple check that for.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing that. Let me. Yeah, list of episodes. No, no, no. But let me go
Last
to
of
Wikipedia.
Us first season. I don't know, something like
Yeah,
that.
because I had in my mind that it was. Oh, yeah, right. Wikipedia has it listed only to 9 episodes. So we only have 2 more. Uh, Eight
Yeah,
is gonna be when we are in need, and then 9 is gonna be look for the light. Okay, so it's even shorter than I was anticipating. Um,
kind of. Yeah, because you know how the first episode is really long compared to the other ones. I think if I like, it's an hour and a half, something.
yes, something like that.
And some episodes are like have like extra minutes, others are shorter. So that's why they're only gonna do 9, because like that extra time for the other episodes is that 10th episode.
It's the 10th episode. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look for the light. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's good. Let's see. It's gonna be directed by the same guy. These next 2 episodes are directed by the same guy, so he's gonna close the series. Okay, man. So, uh, buckle up. That's the only thing where I'm gonna have to say. Buckle up for the ending. We're gonna review episode 7 next.
Hmm.
We'll have some thoughts about it, and then preparing for the end. Mandalorian is out, so if you think you're gonna miss Pedro Pascal, don't worry. You just change to Disney Plus, and then he has another Ellie. He's green, and,
Has
and he has better armor.
yeah, he is more shiny. Obviously, he doesn't show his face much, but he's there.
It's there. Yeah. So if you're gonna miss it, just jump. It was a good first episode. I don't know if you saw it already. The Mandalorian season 3 first episode.
No,
It was
I haven't. I just I tend to wait a little bit on them just to maybe watch one or two in a row.
No. Oh, okay, so you like to binge a little bit,
Hmm.
yeah. So look for us at onlyfillers.com, onlyfillers.com, at onlyfillers on TikTok, on Facebook, no, but on Twitter, yes, Instagram, yes, and obviously follow us on YouTube. Hit click on the like button,
On
subscribe.
the cry, leave your comments, follow us, keep hit the notifications. That helps a lot. So you don't have to, hey, where's the next episode coming up? No, you're gonna get notified as soon as we have one.
Okay, thank you. Peace.
Take care, everyone.